do that? Fucking what? Oh, who is it? There's the other. There's our replacement. It's Adamification. They all wanted blood. But Nightbot makes a good point. If you are falling, oh oh balls! No, 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 no! Fuck! Hey, what? The cherry is on the sundae. Repeat. The cherry is on the sundae.
Who is this?
Jesus. People are being too kind. Fuck off. It's your boy Zumi. I'm sorry, what? Ah, disconnect. Lovely stuff. My fucking vote was the one that got the Tories in. Snap. You go work a ticky walkaroo. You go work a ticky walkaroo. Fuck off, Torchman. Nobody gives a shit what you're doing. I'm fucking Hanzo. Die!
From the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption
You smug fuck.
the last ones lived here.
You smug bastard. You don't know when the Cretaceous period was.
Hiding in the earth.
I do.
Are
Cretaceous
memories
is
of a
when the
major mass extinction.
dinosaurs died out.
Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that.
Fart. I don't know what that noise was, but it was manly, wasn't it? Wendell, thank you very much. 3 months! The fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that! None of your business, how are you? And then... Hello, TV License HQ.
Fund the BBC.
Why can't the T-Rex clap? Good evening. How the devil are we? I'm here. Everybody can calm down. Just calm yourself. Happy New Year. Oh, that bollocks. How were we? How was New Year? What did we get up to? Did we have cubes of cheese? Did we have a wee cold sausage roll? Did we have a lovely wee drink? Did we catch COVID? I am still negative, baby. Thank fuck for that. I could not behold having COVID again. I shaved my head today. Well, maybe not shaved my head, but I trimmed my head today. Now it's reverse. Stubble up here, full head of hair. Full chin of hair. New game. I have been playing Bennett Foddy a bit off stream. I say a bit, okay? I had to get past that fucking orange table. And I did. And there's a screenshot of that on Twitter and Discord and all that shite. I will not continue past that until Wednesday. So I've got past that fucking table. And it took me ages, but I could quit out the game and I could come back to it, and that's what made it easier to do. But I'm at the point where I can't really fall back to the beginning. There's one point I can fuck up and I can end up back at the beginning. If that happens, I might rage quit the game. We'll see. But we're on something different. I don't want to be on here fucking raging again. And yeah. Twitch has been quiet, or I'm quiet? Because there is a volume control. Hello. Because I have changed nothing. I also bought Cult of the Lamb, which we will play at some point on the stream. But for tonight, we are going to be playing the adventure-y, detective-y dealy. People are recovering, Lewis. People are all hungover. I had one drink on Hogmanay. One, and it was when the bells went. I had, traditionally on Hogmanay, what I do is I had a really old... I got given a bottle of whiskey when I was 18. 18. And I barely touched it. Because whiskey's nice and all, but it's not something I pick up often. What I did is every Hogmanay I would have a wee nip from that bottle. And that bottle finished last year. But I also bought a bottle of whiskey for our... Oh, what's the wee bowl called? There's a wedding bowl thing. What's it called? Quaich. A quaich. When you get married, you have a quaich. It's a wee silver bowl. And you put in a drink in it and you share it with your wife. Thank you, Irabrew. Welcome in. A quaich. A quaich. This wee silver bowl is very... I like that tradition. You both share a wee drink. It gets passed around. So people have a drink from the bowl. And I bought whiskey for it, but it was too strong for my wife. So we ended up putting in mead, I think. But now that's my wedding whiskey. So I'll have that every Hogmanay. And probably until death, I guess, because it's quite a big bottle. When it's an antique, I can't remember. They are neat. I love all the Scottish wedding traditions. You've got fucking hand fasting, which is more of a Celtic tradition, I think. I think they do it in like Sweden and stuff, but hand fasting's cool because you use the tartans that represent both families. You've got the quaich, you've got the lighting of the candles and all that stuff. You've got the jumping the broom. That's an odd one. And hand fasting was a better, not necessarily better, but a different kind of marriage compared to the Christian concept of marriage, whereas back in the day, if you hand fasted, you were kind of promised for a year and you would live together for a year, but if it didn't work out, you would undo the knot and you would basically fuck off. It was a trial marriage. I am fantastic, bro. How the devil are you? How the devil are you? I say fantastic. I'm back at work on Wednesday. I've got one more day and then I'm back. And I have been feeding a lot of ducks while I've been off. We've been going out, we've been going to ponds, we've been feeding ducks. That's what we've been up to. Exactly. Because the Christian marriage is you live apart. Even when you're engaged, you live apart. Like, no touching. You can't be touched. Can't be touching, that's temptation. Temptation bad. Don't touch. No touchy. And then you live together after marriage, and then that's why everybody's like, what's it like now that you're married? it's the same with more jewelry. I already live with them. I've lived with them for years. This is how it should be. This is a better routine than the Christian marriage, Catholic marriage, whatever. The don't touch marriage. The everything's a sin marriage. That's terrible. But it is. It's the same with more jewelry. Ah, you're married now, eh? How's the sex? Yeah? That's like when somebody announces pregnancy. You're, oh, congratulations on keeping that in. Well done. Congrats on the pregnancy. Let's change the subject. Was there anything else we did? There's a Quake. I like the skein doos. I don't know why. I got some very nice skein doos from an Etsy seller who made them with. Well, I got them for my wedding party from the Etsy seller. I myself got a different one from Loch Tay. But they were made from the ones I got from the Etsy guys, like the Highland Crafter or something he's called. I can't remember his name. But it's like antler handle, bit of wood, very, very nicely made. And if you've got a relative you can't trust, he also makes ski and brews, which are bottle openers. But I got one from Loch Tay that was half bullhorn, half deer horn, and it was apparently the last one some guy had made. I probably got bullshitted on that. He's probably going, it was totally the last one he made. Aye. And as soon as I left, he took another one out of the massive box of fucking skein doos he's got. Man. Sucker. Right. That's not the right one. There's game capture. Right at the bottom. Right, first off, let's get into the settings. Turn it down a bit. Hello, Jerry, welcome in. How the devil are we? We are glad to hear it. It's just a nice wee affectation. The skein brew was kind of ready going forward. Whoa, hey, an actual bit of weekendy section of the week. Now push for a 4-day week. I wish I had a 4-day week. New game. With highlights, select this if you don't like pixel hunting. If you don't mind finding all clickable spots, well, recommended experience, thank you very much. An abrupt termination of contract. Press anywhere to continue. Okay, well, first off, just turn all this back up because it seems really quiet. Oh shit, okay, yeah, back in. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. A tobacco pouch and pipe cleaner. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with gems and coins. I knew that you were plotting, you snake. A peep! Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has the right to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all values and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Albert Gold Cloudsley Esquire. Oberon Geller. Okay. We've already got those, so that's fine. A pipe, a knife, a dagger, sorry. Ah! Lad's upside down. A scalpel. Horn finger. Okay. Horn thumb. Ruins of Xenopolis. Bay of Shadows. Same letter. A medicine bottle. We've got all the clues because there's a wee counter down there. And there's a hint thing up here which I'm going to try and not use. Okay. Some guy pushed some other guy from the cliff of Monkey Paw Island. Okay. Okay. We go back to exploring. I've got all the clues, I just have to put everything together and figure out who's who, right? So the pipe belongs to the Esquire guy and the statue belongs to the other guy, but he's also got a bug. Wait, what? Wait a minute, wait a minute. This guy's got a letter. Dr. Oberon Geller has rights to any 1/3 for providing the map. So the doctor has the golden statue. So this is the doctor's stuff. And that's the other guy's stuff. He's got medicine. So that's the doctor. And that's the other guy. Who's the... I've forgotten the doctor again, his name. Dr. Oberon Geller. Okay, so... Pushed. Oberon Geller. Albert Cloudsley. Pushed Oberon Geller. That's... Albert Cloudsley. He's Oberon Geller. Okay. And from a cliff in the something of something Monkey Paw Island. In the Horn of Thumb? No. There's 2 islands off there. So... Ruins of Xenopolis? Or the Bay of Shadows? It's got to be the Ruins of Xenopolis. Does it? I would say Ruins of Xenopolis. Two or fewer slots are incorrect. Okay. The Horn of Finger. Horn of Thumb? Well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's the Horn of Thumb. Okay, these islands. I thought the islands were the Horn of Thumb. Hey, hello, danger. Oh yeah, got to do the thing. Do this because it annoys Edinburgh. And then the camp is in the Horn of Thumb, so. Oh, hey! Albert did do it. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. So they give you a scene and you're to figure it out basically. Look at him, he's absolutely fucking biting for being upside down. He's raging. They give you a scene and lots of things to click and then you move on, I guess. Okay. A wee eyeball there says we're done, I guess. Yep. So on to scenario 2. Chapter 1. Complications in the family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Okay. A wee golden idol there. A horse is running in the yard. Horse! A yacht is slowly floating in the river. A yacht. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Let me know if it's too loud, because it does seem like it's spiked a bit. The first one seemed a bit too... I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and mankind. Spontaneous combustion. Woke up a beautiful day, washed and dressed in my dining attire, had a beautiful doke rust roast duck for lunch, changed to my hunting attire, rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today, and returned home. Changed to my researching attire, changed to my dining attire, had a tasty beef loin for supper, filled in my diary, and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Well, you tag kind of all the words, I guess. I say I guess, this is what I'm doing. 23rd of August. Ladder. Woodshire. Crow Tower. Blackfield. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Man loves fucking eating. Lead poisoning. Head by Henry Clover. The man is not breathing, his head is badly wounded. A ring with a ruby. We found everything. So, he's Sebastian Cloudsley. That is his dining attire. That must be his researching attire. Which means this is his hunting attire? Come on! I need to... Sorry. Let's shush a wee bit, okay? Right. So, Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of Place, I don't know where. Cause of his death was something, which occurred when he fell from... So his cause of death was head wound. When he fell from ladder. While he was... hunting. No, that can't be right. Not hunting. Could be hunting. It wasn't dining. He's not wearing his dining attire. He's wearing his hunting attire. So it must have been hunting. But where is he Lord of? Back to here. Blackfield, because there's a river, and that's it. He's at his house. He's at Blackfield. Lord of Blackfield. Okay, why? What's wrong here? Fell from horse? Aha! While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Why would he climb a ladder when he was already dead? The fuck's the deal with this? Okay. Look at that face. Chapter 1. Complications in the family. The dramatic departure of an outsider. The scorched horse brush. A scorched knife. The guy's having the time of his life, look at him. That's a bit cruel to slate, isn't it? What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief. A stiletto blade. £3 and 3 shillings. Lord Edmund Cloudsley speech stirs Parliament. My dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable servant. I have just the man for you. David Gorin is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you will find very useful. If you're displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, EC. A saddlebag. 2 shillings and a penny. And a dagger. Horse grooming. Adam and James. James Adam, James Adam, James Adam, Adam James, Adam James, Adam James. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. We've seen this before. Oh, there's what? There's more! Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of the Pear Brothers. A knife. What the blazes? August Jockey Club Derby. Race 3, win Raging Salting Place, show wager £35. No, if it's all the same you, I will take my leave. £1, 2 shillings and 2 pence. A ring with a ruby, very similar. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion, you must first cast a freezing spell. Sacred gifts for the combustion or the idol are R-O-J. That looks like a J. Okay. We must go in now. I think we've got everything out here. Bat Lord Pair Twins, Adam and James. Adam and James pair. Okay. Batley, Cloudsley, Cubert. My apologies, he can be so bad. What? Is that a word? The fuck does that mean? Deaf. Shamal Bat. A fan. 6 rings with various stones. £4. An ornamented guitar blade. Bad here is normally what my barber says. Well, mine says, what the fuck you doing in here, you bulge, you cunt. Nicholas Maker, attorney, that's this prick. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. A ring with a ruby. Another. Edmund Cloudsley. Rose Cubert. Willard Wright. Peter Batley. Sebastian Cloudsley. Reading of the last will of Sebastian Cloudsley. September 7th, 1786. So he's dead. He did. He's gone. He's the one we just deciphered. What's this? Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in the forest. In your forest. We all own forests. And breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Simply be strong. Okay. Dear Willard Wright and Rose Cubert. I, Sebastian Cloud of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of... Okay. I bequeath... This clue has been added to the thinking panel. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. 6 Spinning Jenny, £50. Dear Peter Batley, you've sent your frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255, Blackguard and Buck loans. We've found all 26 clues. Okay, well, Let me add that to my thinking panel. Right. We meet so rarely after you left the colonies, therefore I bequeath you my savings land in Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life accomplishments. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore I bequeath to you the notes of my research I have undertaken, and astronomy I grant you leave to finish and polish it under both our names. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. I bequeath to you the Golden Idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Okay, well, jeez. So we go back to this. Rose Kubert, is that her? Is she Rose Kubert then? Where was the... This is much more involved than the other one. We're at Batley. You're the attorney. Are you Willard Wright? No? Well, it's Nicholas Maker. That's Nicholas Maker. Okay. You are Nicholas Maker. I want to see your Rose Hubert. Okay. Back to the exploring. You, Edmund Cloudsley. Back to exploring. Nope. Nope. David Goran is this coachman here. That's him. David Goran. This is Adam Pear. I don't know who this is. This is the guy that was to inherit the Golden Idol. This is James Pear. The Burnley guy is James Pear. Now we've got a few names left. So Edmund Cloudsley is the political one, so he goes here. Rose is his sister, so that's Rose Hubert. Providing all these are correct, of course. I bequeath to you the Golden Idol, you will know what to do with it. Who the fuck are you then? Back inside. Peter Batley. Willard Wright. So wait, one of them has debt. Peter Batley. And that's this dickhead, Peter Batley. Makes this dickhead Willard Wright. Sebastian's dead. Yeah, let's see this Willard Wright. Come on! Means Willard Wright got that. And met so rarely after you left the fire. Who would he leave his stuff to? None of these prickheads. After you left for the colonies. Who would leave for the colonies? Here? Nope. Okay, well, that's wrong. James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. Here sometimes. So that must be. No, she has a bunch of stuff from overseas. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Okay, come on. Come on. So these are all right. I know who's who. Willard Wright has the Golden Idol. That is correct. Edmund Cloudsley is the politician. This dickhead. And his name is Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. How much money he's got on him is irrelevant. Okay, then that's Peter then. Come on! That's Sebastian's. Somebody was something to receive something in Sebastian Cloudley's will. Okay, so that should be there. That should be there. Was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian's will and ordered to take the idol from. Okay, so Peter Batley was upset to have received aphorisms in Sebastian and ordered James Pear and Adam Pear take the idol from Willard Wright. Come on! Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts and had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. That's the same one, okay. Can Sherlock Majangolms. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? An old rusty half of shears. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old Orangeman's place down at the docks. A stale piece of bread. An empty bed, not warm. Trapdoor in the ceiling. The door does not open. The door does not open. Revenge. A trapdoor in the ceiling. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. With a lamp and a spear. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Those glasses outside, that shouldn't be. Happy New Year, Nebula. Welcome in. You first footing in Twitch channels, are you? A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master. That's a horrible name. I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for it has been a long day. May Griffin awake. Oh, so yes. Happy New Year, Danger. Happy New... If you're in chat, Happy New Year. I'm not going to do you all individually. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal with it. Watch is ticking. To my dear Maurice. Maurice? Cool. A walking cane. A ring with a ruby. The man is not breathing. Everybody's got a ruby as part of this cult thing. Embroidered gubbins. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? A hand of cards. 7 pence. A key. A small sword. The clue has been added to the thinking panel. AG. WW. MEGBOB. Okay, cool. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. A hand of cards. Dear Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. 2 shillings and 7 pence. A key. A stiletto blade. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. He was the coachman in the other one. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves for the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Hand of cards. 3 shillings. A key. And a dagger. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A violin, a key, a Navaja holding blade. Amazing Evans musical performance. Wanted Robert Redruth. Green Brig Blair. Willard Wright, Ash Blair. Dandelion room, forget me not room. Okay. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Exclamation mark and P. A large kitchen knife. A partially peeled lemon. Here, Oscar Boyton. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Peter Shanks. Where's Peter? Just needing a piss here. A ring of various keys. I apologise for that terrible accent. The door to the street is shut with a latch. That's the forget-me-not. That's the dandelion room. So this cunt's in the dandelion. Sorry. I'm not even real and I'm calling them names. Right. Willard Wright is in the dandelion room. The dead guy is Willard Wright. Evans something. You didn't say, but I love that. You go to the shops, right? You get me a red velvet, right? Amazing Evans musical performance. Who's Ash Blair then? An empty bed, not warm. We're not wearing a coat. That's Ash. Blair. There. Greek. Green. Wine, wine, wine. They're all drinking wine. Green, Brieg, and Blair must be here. That's Annie somebody. No, fuck off. Where was the other thing that you had, you dick? On here? Yes. Annie Green. She's Annie Green. And that's Annie Green over here as well. Oh great, well I can only put them in one place at a time. Okay. That's Morris Evans, I think. And that's Annie Green. That's Annie Green. And that's Willard Wright. And that's Morris Evans. What's your name, prick? Oscar Boyton. Does that leave John Brieg? Come on! So... the dickhead who was outside is Robert Redruth. And the... Henry Parker is the watchman. Which makes one of these John Brieg and one of these Ash Blair. And I think Ash Blair is him. Come on! Now who killed him? Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? No, he's been slashed, stabbed. Revenge. Did he have a key on him? No. Did he break in the window? Crept into through the... I would say the trapdoor. There's the glass, the windows outside, which doesn't happen if you break in. So I think Ash Blair broke into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor. No, that can't be right. Because those three downstairs are playing cards, so it's not right. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. So Robert Redruth must have crept into Willard Wright through the window. While Annie Green, John Brigg, and Ash Blair were playing cards without music. A fighting shooting, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a spear. Ooh, okay. Is there any clues on any of the knives? Sword. He's got a dagger. He's got a dagger. He's got a dagger. He's got a knife. Okay then. Okay, the three are definitely the right ones that are downstairs. And he had to come through the window of the trapdoor. He didn't come through the door because the door's locked. This window's locked, so he never got in there. That key's missing. I've identified everybody, so I just have to kind of put it together. Those are right. Annie Green, where are you? And Willard Wright got stabbed with something. What did he get stabbed with? Through the window and Willard Wright. Willard Wright is in the Dandelion room. The Forget-Me-Not room. Henry Parker's not going to do it. I mean, maybe Morris was playing cards instead, and Ash Blair went into his room through the trapdoor. Oh, and stabbed him with is it? No, it's not Navahat. Dagger. Okay, it's definitely a dagger then. Is it the window then? No, this can't be the window. Nope, definitely a trapdoor. Is it Annie Green? Or is it Morris Evans? Nope. Ash Blair? Nope. Annie Green then? Ash Blair? Oh, come on. Oscar Boynton? A man going by the name of Ash Blair Crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Stay and explore a minute. I want to... How... I get it. I understand now. The first three is the first set of the game they were playing. The second one is the game they were playing there. And the third one is the game they're currently playing. Okay. I understand. I do understand. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict had been. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Waitwright died. I shall make it worth your while. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance, The Intoxicating Dinner Party. We shoot our fine coats. Inexpensive cigar. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back, David. Pocket. An overcoat and a hat. An overcoat and a hat. A box of cigars, -1. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Edmund Cloudsley. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. I'm fucking choking the lion. A syringe with some liquid left in it. Such an angry face as well. Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff. Oh, this looks much more complex than the last one. Okay. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast, no heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I'm expected to be woken at dress at 7 AM. Expected to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on a day. I have visitors. David Gordon's job requires that he arrive or leave during the night. No complaining about this. Edmund Cloudsley. Thank you, dear. Now I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Small simple key. A more different key. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Of course, I could give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. A small simple key. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share some good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope that you will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. That's Lucia. That's Ada. Lucia, Ada, little fucking Pip, whatever his dickhead is. Mrs. Smith for 3 years service. Wine, full and sealed bottles with red liquid labelled wine. Brandy, a full and sealed bottle with an amber liquid labelled brandy. 3 loaves of bread, some lemons, a basket of potatoes, a sack of flour, a pair of opaque bottles labelled water, cut vegetables, a big piece of meat. The door to the outside not locked. See what we've got up here. Key. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. A different key. Monkey Man 2, Tooth for Tooth. Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. Set of lockpicks, Ash Blair Finest Tobacco. A pistol. Dagger. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to meet. Continue experimenting with the artifact. This is David Gordon's room. We go to thinking. That should be David Gordon because we remember him. Paint. Done with parasites. Too long have they feasted upon our blood and sweat. Stack of candles. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Horatius, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. £1 and 2 shillings. An ink pot. Have we tagged everything down here? It looks like we have. 4 shillings and a penny. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Miss M. Mademoiselle, the laceless count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. A knife! Once you target has ingested a love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. A pair of twigged dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. A pair. Okay, we've seen that. That's the same thing. The door is locked. The door is locked. Remember to take one from every row. To take the fourth one from every row. Raul Catula, Starchild. Stack of candles, ink, pennies. So this is Lucia's room. Due to sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. A sealed bottle labelled opium. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labelled peptic tonic. Secrets and codes. For such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notes, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. For example, money has changed hands. Okay, cool. This book. Can't read that book. Can't we read this book? No. Remember and take the fourth one from every row, so that kind of reads the same shite. The Golden Idol. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor. He has asked for financial support 7 times. He is clearly unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Rose Hubert. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I heard here you're having a dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar, and if Peter and I were to join you, we could begin with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Mrs. Baker, starting date, housemaid, yearly wage £9. Edmund Clownsley, once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgression is against this demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpents, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you, Brotherhood of the Masks. Jesus, a lot of reading. Well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard, so you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. Dear Uncle, February 1st, 1788. I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you're too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is a small change to you and I am desperately in need of it at present. Yours, Peter Patley. now. Oh, Jesus. Partially smoked cigar. Partially eaten salad. A partially empty glass of red liquid. Partially eaten piece of roast. A partially empty glass of red liquid. A partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. A partially empty glass of clear liquid. A full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. A partially eaten salad. Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially glass of amber liquid. Partially empty glass of red liquid. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. Where's the embroidery? Poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move it. I'll send a doctor right away. That's Edmund there. And keys. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. £4 and a shilling. The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. A fan. £4. Rings with various gemstones. Excuse me. So much talking is destroying me. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. Fuck off. Pack of cards. £2. A fork. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Hello, Brian. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling, Peter. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. 1 shilling. Key. 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 Water. A roast. A salad bowl. Brandy. Wine. Lemonade. Peptic tonic. Okay, I've missed something. First off, what was her name? Rose something. You're Edmund Cloudsley. You are Peter Batley. You are Brian something or other. What was her name? Rose something. What have I missed? A partially eaten salad. Was that all? No, that's not all I've missed. What I've missed in that bit. What else have I missed? A salad untouched. Okay, we've missed another clue though. There. Key and a key. I didn't realise I could zoom in. Cool. Outside this window. I've got all the clues. Okay, we're good. Now, whose room is whose? I think this is Brian's room, but what's Brian's second name? Rose Kubert. Okay, that's Rose Kubert. That's Mary something. And her father. Mary Bridges and her father. George? Father Lothar. Maybe? Rose... Kubert. Baker. Okay, we know that. We know that. Fuck. David. David. Who the fuck's David? Oh, that's the... Okay, I know whose that is. How did I find out what the surname is of the servants? Ashblair, we know David sleeps in there. Mr. Walker. Okay, so it was Brian Walker. Then it's Baker and Smith is one of these two. So if I just Baker and Smith, one of them will work or not work. Nope. Okay, there we go. What have we fucked up? You fuck off. You fuck off. What's the surname of these arseholes? Here, Miss Richards. Okay, it's Richards then. Come on! Okay, so Brian Walker sleeps down here. And then it's either Lucia Smith, Nada Baker, or the other way around. Who sleeps in that one though? Ah shit! Ah no! I clicked the wrong thing. I'm still here. Calm down. Who the fuck sleeps in here? Monkey Man 2, Monkey Man 1. Don't understand. Little Pip, maybe? Okay, well, I guess that's right. Cool. Okay, so now we have to figure out who was sitting where. So this dickhead probably had a cigar. Maybe. Who had the cigars? He had the cigar. Little Pip stole a cigar. Who is that? Okay, that's Peter's. Wait, what? No, that's the Richard's coat. Okay, that's Lady Richard. Mary Richard. That must be her dad there. So the dad was sitting with a cigar. So that's Lothar Richards. And he had a salad? Okay. That had a sad. I think Edmund's at the head of the table. I think Mary is beside him because he wanted her beside him. And I think she's there and he's there. Come on! Thank you, thank you. Now. Peptic tonic and a bottle of... with... I see, it's just blue. Hello, Horrible. No. The joke was there was a... what was it? Somebody popped into the chat, it might even been Danger, and said to try and do a Northern Irish accent. And I did one, but it was about telling somebody to go to the shop and get some red velvet cake. And thus that was... I had it as a sound alert for a good while. Do I still have it? It's not on there anymore, but do I still have it on my Twitch, pile of Twitch shit? Not in there. Here, you go to the shops, right? And you get me one of those red velvet cakes, right? It's gotta be red. Terrible, terrible, terrible accent. Me doing it, not that it's terrible in general. But that's what. Paint. Why has everybody got fucking fake keys? Okay. That's his blue... okay, blue key for blue lock. Orange key for... okay, so the blue key has this and this. And it's in a bag. So who sleeps in the top? Ada Baker. So Ada Baker, and thus Ada Baker poisoned the... now the only thing, if I remember correctly, that was drunk on the table was the tonic. From row part, yep, cloudy liquid, which is the tonic or the wine, and I think wanted Edmund. Somebody wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a bag. Who wanted them dead? The final Vanguard? Oh. That's not incorrect. Poisoned the wine? Oh no, that's wrong. It's definitely tonic then. Final monkey dark hand. Nope. Final... was it final steward? Nope. What was the letter? George Bridges, maybe? Oh, come on. It's like the only bit. Maybe it was Brian Walker. Nope. Peter Batley. Oh, come on. Lothar. Ada wanted him dead. Okay. Brotherhood of Masks. Sort the puzzles with the rest. George Bridges. Your Batley. Happy to use Will's Crimson. Welcome in. Happy. Yes. I'm glad everybody's happy. So who wanted Edmund dead then?
Thanks for only banning me that one time.
You're welcome, Wendell. Welcome in, and thank you very much for a 23-month sub. Oh, that is too many months. Thank you very, very, very much for that. I am coming up on my 2-year streaming anniversary in a soonish, in the next 3 weeks or something. I might take a day off and do some streams. I've no idea what, but can hash that out over the next 3 weeks or so. Some Phasmo maybe. Group shit. I tried Jackbox last time, but nobody fucking was here. Not enough people were here. Right, so who wants this guy dead? Thank you. 23 months is too long. Far too kind. Okay, fourth word. I have to use this substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark and Stewart. Is that right? Stop zooming in! I'm really enjoying it, Wendell. Really, really enjoy it. Stop zooming in! Other than the fact I can't stop zooming in. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Okay. So. Okay. Thinking. Dark Hand. Stewart. Come on! Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Stewart to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used the syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. I'm really loving it. It's a very, very Obra Dinn-y stuff. I'm very well put together. The explosive events in the forest cabin. And obviously it tells a story over the whole thing. Henchman for hire, Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood gang, Brawler Robber. Hardy Abe, Brick Brawler, has a cart. Little Billy. Hobbs gang, burglar, enters through chimneys. Jack Nails. Timber Inn, burglar, picklock. A box of confectionery. Various hats. She looks fucking sinister, does she know? The man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note, I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. Edmund Cloudsley. One of the old workhouse greasers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions, and be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. 5 shillings and 3 pence. A key. A loaded pistol. A scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman, who is, as his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. Go coin, go! Everyone, you're not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Goran, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia, Bestia, and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund. Looks like me if I was a dog. A big ginger fucking mutt. You read that. Ah! I love this guy's face. A sword. A ring with a ruby. A wrapped piece of confectionery. A loaded pistol. Kablam! A club. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. We get your share as we agreed. Set of lockpicks, a saw, a loaded pistol. A shard of vase. A small weight is tied to a pulled down lever at the back of the idol. An apple, a rotten apple and a green apple. What the fuck? Why is the guy in a box? This clue has been added to the thinking panel. This simply did not work. After it aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Attempted with this input and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not complete a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at empty vessel to retrieve it. Effect 14. If the Inklears is what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. He is very crinkled, isn't he? It's probably because he's stored in a fucking box. Wendell, if you are being spoiled on any of this, please, I don't want you to get spoiled on a game you're enjoying. You're excused. You have a hall pass. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed before it does. Observation: the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the shards flew everywhere. When pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If the eye is red, it is ready for input and it will return blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform input and it will turn red afterwards. A loaded pistol. Well, we've got everything. The fuck is going on? Okay. So first off, sort it. Edmund Cloudsley, and that is David Goran. That was Lucia Baker. Is there a Baker name? No, was it? Smith. Ada Baker was the other one. That's Little Pip. Blackbeard and Golden Doubloon. I guess his name's Golden Doubloon. Now, if we go back in. Walter Keane. Club. Set of toothpicks, a lock. Toothpicks, lock. Oakwood, brawler, Oakbergham, brawler has a cart, Little Billy, Hobberg enters through chimney, burglar. So that one is Jack Nails, and the other one is Hardy Abe, I would guess. That's Hardy Abe, and this is Jack Nails. Come on! Right, back in. Nope, fuck off. You fucking dick. He looks so smug. Eh. I don't get this bit. Water. And does that mean what? In air. And then that must mean gold? That must mean decrease. Matter? Eat? Okay. Obviously not Vaz. Okay, I'm having trouble with this one. So first off, let's go back to the other side. Edmund Cloudesley needed a corpse. Walter Keane, along with corpses, delivered with accomplices, not corpses, delivered a Coffin. Upon entering, Walter Keane suddenly club David Goran. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley Beasts. No. Back to here. Oh, zoom out, you prick. Now, what's one of these? He said one of them exploded. Freezing water. Decrease the amount of water in a sealed vase when Hardy Abe, Jack Nails entered the room. The vase exploded and killed them both. Okay, that's clearly not right. So increased. Oh. They didn't deliver a corpse, they delivered a coffin. Maybe Walter Keane didn't club. Well, Walter Keane didn't have a club, so it was this dickhead. Not Walter Keane, Hardy Abe. Edmund Clousley. Priest. Oh ho! Decreased. Shot. Stabbed. Air. Increased. Ah, we're not done though. We figured it out, but we're not done. Because we need to figure out the empty slots. To gain entrance to Edmund Clouse's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in a study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Stay and explore. A to Z. Right. We need to figure out this bit here. Vacuum. This simply did not work. After it aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Input, and it was definite. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously did not create a vacuum in. So is that air then? And that means peace. If that means that, then the fuck does that mean? Matter? Get gold by aiming at target. Aim at an empty vessel to retrieve. Water. Gold. The third one isn't in there. Might mean fire or heat. Okay. Does anybody have any guesses? or wants to see any other parts of it. On pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. Okay, so the symbols are from the Golden Idol themselves. See these symbols here? These symbols here get plugged into the Golden Idol, and because the Golden Idol's magic, when you pull the trigger, it does something. And there's a combination of them. Here, okay. This is air, and that's decrease. So I think that was right. Look, decrease the amount of air. That, however, made matter and vessel disappear, so I think that is matter. Get gold by aiming at target. Aim it at empty vessel and... Fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off. I realise there's lots of words behind me, sorry. Right. That means heat. That has to mean heat. That must mean gold. That means decrease. Thank you, Wendell. Okay, so that must mean air. Or does that mean matter? Matter? There might be one where I actually have to use a hint. We could use any of the gold or the blue words in this bit. I don't think vase, coffin, or corpse will matter. Air, however, does. Stop zooming that in. Matter decrease. Get, that kind of means get matter, and that means put matter. No, the crook does not happen to represent a green. It's a get or a put. It's an increase or a decrease. So is that then increase and is that decrease? And if that's matter, decrease something, that makes it disappear. That means that's matter. And that's air. But does that means then that's gold. And that's heat. There we go. Thank you very much for helping. Okay, that's solved. Increase, decrease, gold, air, matter, heat. Oh, punch microphone. Next one. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory's chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in a blast which severely disfigured him, and soon afterward he died, bless his soul. Look at that Doug. Look at that Doug. Absolutely demented. Chapter 3. The Ascent. The Strange Practices of a Secretive Society. Okay. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Well, hello, this is also me. A loaded pistol. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in costume. Grab ropes and weapon. WK. Ash Blair Tobacco. For 2, David Goran. For reliable service from EC. 12 rope. A shabby formal coat. A dagger. A hat. A loaded pistol. A sword. A clean new coat. Footprints and blood, maybe? More footprints? Missed something down here. Oh. A tattoo. A tattoo. A tattoo. I say, I would like her to have a tattoo, please. A tattoo depicts a hand. I can't say that properly. Tattoo. There we go. Depicts a hand and an eye. More footprints. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Dark Hands proudly sport sneaks. Master, Steward, Initiate. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered this island in a remote hunting cabin, but the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and explosions slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my steady physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Goran, pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding, because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you my next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane. Masters! I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly. I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. From there I bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into a fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts, of course not yet close to your own skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awake, Walter. Illuminated Masters. Sorry, it's a different voice. Illuminated Masters. I object to the admittance of this individual, Lazarus Hurst, to be our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Kane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologise personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. You must endure the tests of snail fire, water, broccoli, administered by Priest Steward. You must endure the tests of broccoli, fire, sand, and water, administered by Dark Hand Steward or Master. You must endure the tests of star, fire, water, snail, administered by Water Snake Master. You must endure the tests of snail, time, water, star, administered by any master. Prepare to receive what you have learned. Brother, a new member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthy have been challenged, therefore we must decide to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brothers prove himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join the ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role at the rites of brotherhood. Jesus. Hi. Lion. Ruby. Ruby. That's still quite, snail. Food. What? Snail. It's got no mouth. House. A fish in a house. This is a difficult one. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so there's two that start with a snail. Inception and admission. This must be admission. No, it's not. Evaluation. Hello, Rich T, welcome in. How the devil are you? It was a while ago, wasn't it? A happy new year to yourself. You and yours, as they say. I'm good. I'm good. The Griffin has spoken. If you were unaware, the Griffin has spoken. A tray with a small vial of unknown substance. A ruby ring. The Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be Defender and Accuser. The sword must be borne by any Dark Hand. The requirements: required decorations of the hall are the Grim Reaper, the never-tiring teacher, the feeder of mouths. The Ritual of Conflict. The Accuser must deeply hate the Defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Requiring decorations of the hall, the never-tiring teacher, the keeper of treasures, the mirror of the soul. Well, there's the Reapers there, so... Then when an accuser has challenged a defender, both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance 1 cup, defender chooses first, accuser chooses the remaining, both partake in the cup. Only stewards or higher ranks can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by the water snake master. The required decorations of the hall, the keeper of treasures, the never-tiring teacher, the grim reaper, the ritual of discord. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by dark hand master. The speaker of the blind, the grim reaper, the keeper of treasures. The griffin has spoken. 2 cups on a stone Walter. Walter? On a stone Walter. They contain some wine but are mostly empty. The griffin has spoken. A silver tankard with some red wine in it. Griffin spoken maybe? Let's await the results from the chamber below. Ceremonial sword. Ruby ring. The griffin has spoken. A ceremonial scepter. Ruby ring. We're still 5 clues short. I've signalled the griffin who I am. I accept my fate. Okay, we now have all the clues, and I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Proud Beast, initiate. Okay, so this is Lazarus. Hurst was his name? Okay, it's not Hurst then. It's something else. What's his name? It's Hurst. It's not David Gorin. And it's not Walter Keane. That's Walter Keane. Jeffrey Sinclair? Oh wait, no, wait. He's Dark Hand Initiate. There we go. Goodbye. I'm confused. I am so confused. The ritual of this. The ritual of that. Eyes. He's got no mouth, but he's trying to eat. There's a fish in a house. And there's a guy.
Hello?
Hello, Steen, welcome in. How the devil are you? Steen, what does a fish in a house mean? A fish in a house? Like the fish is in a house. What does it mean? Steen, come on, Steen, come on. That is true. It must be Inception then, because that's correct. Okay, we somehow solved it. That's a steward then. And you're a master, which means you're a water snake? And then you are a proud beast. Which means you are a... No. Wait, well, you're a dark hand. Dark hand. Wait, that can't be right. What? He's dark hand, and that's the clothes we stole, so that's dark hand. And you're a water snake, and you are a... Nope. You're a beast. Nope. You're a steward then. Oh, wait, that can't be... No, 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 no. What? What? I don't understand. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. 3 eyes. 1 eye. 2 eyes. Master Steward Initiate. Okay. The white must be Master, the blue must be... the green must be Steward. Steward. Master. Initiate. You're proud beast, that makes you... Dark hand. You are proud beast, that makes you water snake. Come on! Which then means that this is David Goran. And you're Jeffrey Sinclair? I need to figure out what this, wait a minute, wait. I can get rid of that, maybe. If that's a water snake initiate, it's a dark hand master. Nope. Initiate. You're a proud beast master. You are a water snake master. You're a dark hand steward, and you're a water snake. Weird. What's the ritual? Only initiates can be defender and accuser, so they're not initiates. They are stewards. So it's not squabble. Must deeply hate the defender. The sword may be borne by any initiate. But there's also the other thing. Dark hand master. Not dark hand. Oh, a water snake of dispute then. It is the ritual of dispute. Oh. The ritual of tree. Okay, so it is dispute. David Goran? Nope. David Goran? Dark hand steward? Nope. That was David Goran then. Was it Jeffrey Key? This one? Jeffrey Sinclair. Okay, we fucked something up. We have fucked something up. That is water snake, and he is initiate. That is dark hand, and that is a steward. There's a water snake steward. That is a water snake master. That's a proud beast master. That's a dark hand initiate. What have I fucked up? One of these shits. Now that's a dark hand initiate. That's David Goran there. There we go. That make you Walter. I can't actually change that. Cool. I think that's Walter Keane and that's Jeffrey Sinclair, or the other way around. Right. Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed Darkhand Initiate. David Gorin, posing as Darkhand Initiate, signaled to Walter Keane with a hello, can I? Okay. The what? Tankard, which had no poison. Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other up and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hearst passed the Inception ritual to become a... What did this wee shite become? Darkhand Initiate? Or Snake Initiate? Or Beast? There we go. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David, welcome in Panda, to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute which he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Welcome in and Happy New Year to all the newcomers into the chat. I'm playing this. I got this for Christmas. I'm very much enjoying this. This is very Obra Dinn. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Chapter 3. The Ascent, the crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Rules? Oh god, no more. The one who claims to be a griffin reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle, but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as the griffin reborn. 1972, the first Darkhand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying, jumped off a cliff to his death. In 1756, Proud Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. In 1764, Darkhand Bastard Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain produced a homunculus as well. In 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus MacBain hypnotised the same man as well. Man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. His arm appears to be broken. Water Snake Master, lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you a source of this with your magic? Cease immediately and know that when pushed my rage will be absolute. Is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Emperor's General, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In many voyages I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones, per Beastmaster. It's more akin to Obra Dinn, in that you've got like a scenario and you have to figure out who's who, but you get all the clues in one go for the scenario. There is a continuing story throughout the chapters. It is not so simple for me to get a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humours. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Both his legs appear. What an honour to experience such a historical event. Such an historical event. I hate that. It's a historical event. If you don't pronounce the H and say historical, which is also wrong, then you can say an historical. But it's an A, you say historical. It's a historical event, or a historical event, not an historical event. That's wrong, you're wrong. No, don't come to me with any fucking back with any reasons where it would be appropriate. No, it's wrong. The lighthouse on Gull Island, Lord Angus McBain, Lord Alistair Koch, James Turner, Walter Keane, and Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channel so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Why are we looking at the feet? Got spurs on. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead your brothers to great many changes. Miracle preparation. After aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, Edel should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle above the water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, the main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding to the idol practice is paramount. We've read this bit before. What have I missed in here? Griffin Reborn. Oh shit. The game does not capture the mouse, so I've been accidentally skipping over to OBS. Griffin Rebirth, okay. That's not been tagged, right. 5 strange looking masks. Set of heavy wooden oars. Footsteps. What? Okay, you could see the ones with the spurs in them. And somebody else's pointy shoes. What? That was an actual miracle, unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. What have you got? Stamp, heavy seal. Speaking of seals, or at least related to them, there was a walrus down south on a beach somewhere, and they cancelled the fireworks for it. But what wasn't reported was that apparently the walrus also had... It rubbed one out. It rubbed one out on the beach. It had a wee bit of fun for itself. They said they didn't want to set off the fireworks so it could recharge its batteries. People were going, yeah. People were rubbing it like it was. People recorded it. People are wrong. Brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Golden snuff box filled with opium powder. That guy's off its tits. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I have invited Lazarus into our brotherhoods, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practice in his miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he inputs the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handles of the cane, and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. You're not McBain. Door's locked from the inside. Guard in the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. Alexander Koch. Trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse is not locked. Okay, well, what have we missed? Missed something on this guy. The ruby ring. Yes. Okay, doke. Well, you are Walter Dean. Oops, fucked that up. Walter Dean. You're Lazarus Hurst. You're Angus McBain. You are Nicholas Maker. Alistair Koch. Maybe James Turner. Nope. It is him. You got on you? Dark Hand Master JT. James Turner. Dr. James Turner. Are you James Turner then? And are you Lazarus Hurst? You Alistair Koch. Book you off. That's Alistair McBain, that's Nicholas Hurst. Why have you got a stamp? I don't a heavy seal. Yeah, cool. This guy's off his tits. Yeah, that's not so is this Lazarus then? Oh wait, Lazarus isn't fucking present. Oh, he is present. What? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. This is Nicholas Maker. 110%. This is Walter. That's Walter Keane. This is Lazarus Hurst. You James Turner and you Alistair Koch. Come on! Blackmailed Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus Hurst would perform the miracle of flying and his Angus McBain. People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. So Walter Keane has it now. I want to say Angus McBain had it at some point. And Lazarus Hurst. Horse. Lazarus Hurst. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become the Griffin reborn. No. Angus McBain hypnotized. No. Okay, jumped from the lighthouse. Afterwards, this resulted in Angus McBain's death from a head. When Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and unlocked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol, and it did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. That one done. Is that one done, isn't it? I did it all. Yeah. Whew. How many chapters are in this? The Ascent, the interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. At least this looks like it's only one room. Hayfield, house, chess house, flower beds, fountain, flower beds, salon. Salon? Salon. Library. Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden. This is such a mess, however, will we clean the blood out of the rug? Look at me, so fucking smug. Leopold, your plan to frame you is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. James is preposterous. We know damn well that he killed by that Lemurian savage. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with the good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We'll have some drinks and discuss what to do about that Prime Minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. I have a glass full of sherry. An almost empty glass of sherry. God. Sherry? We missed in this dickhead. A small clean shot. Not even gonna fucking look at that yet. This is an outrage. I thought you were an honourable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. A small clean sword. A ruby with a ring. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honour of your company. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Did you all have a good New Year's? Did you all have a cuboid of cheese, as is tradition? I hope the host did not notice me when I was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. A brownstone slate seal. Spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I had no cheese. Steen, you let the side down. You have to have a cuboid of cheese. New Year's. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might just be the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honour. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be a pleasure to invite a member of the two clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Please confirm your presence, Dr. James Bala. Clean Lemurian worker. The selection of party foods at the supermarket was subpar this year. Little button. The man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. Small sword. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Apologies for shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. Psychoactive plants. Drugged symptoms. This spot the onion. An illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite. Hiccups. The black poppy. Sleepiness. Whites of the eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. Redberry. Surge of energy. Vocalization of all your thoughts. Twitching aggression. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I did not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow Constable Arthur Faulkner. Jesus. Leopold claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Played croquet with Ergin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Koch lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. He drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. NB, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Alistair. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk and then go assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library, he took away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Lies, he had some of the poison cherry. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased man lying in the salon. Claims that planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush, saw the young gentleman and foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon, continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Clean Constable's Pike. Jesus peeps. Unfinished croquet match. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. Yes. London Gazetteer, who will be the new Prime Minister. The Ordered Party have the most MPs, but it's clear the two parties will form a coalition. This means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. Rose bushes. Chrysanthemum bushes. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Right. Square with a dot in it and 2 triangles on either side. That doesn't even fucking mean anything, we don't care. This guy is called Prince 2 or something. Prince? Ergen. This dickhead's called Leopold something. Who's Dr. James Turner? This guy? This, oh, we've met him before. That is James Turner. His weird fucking face. Who the fuck are you though? He has been put to sleep. The drug. So has he. He's got pink tints in his eyes. Is he? His eyes are popping out his head. Rapid blinking. Missing from the wall. Don't see why he would take the one off of the... Jesus fuck. Thank you, Lewis. Is that Koch there? Is that the guy? Is that? I think we've met him before, so I think that is Alistair Koch. Billiam. Billiam is this guy. Him. That's Billiam something. Welcome back, Lewis. How are we? Billiam Spade. Is his really named Billiam Spade? Newspaper review saying Blanchard Valentine. Leopold Blanchard. Moderate, so it's Leopold Valentine and something Blanchard. Gideon? Okay, so this is wrong. Yeah, I know that's true. I know this is true. Podrick is the name of that dickhead. That guy's called Ergen. This guy is called Bell. His name is Gideon Bell. Justice, and then that's Spade, and that's Hill then? His name is Spade. And his name is Leopold Valentine. The fuck is this dickhead's name then? What? This is Blanchard because he was in the fucking paper. I can only suggest drinking lots and lots of water is what helped me when I had a rotten cough. And sleeping as much upright as I could. Leopold had the sherry. Cup. Master Turner. Okay. Excuse me. These names have to be correct. Or they don't have to be correct, they're clearly not fucking correct. His name is Gideon because that's what his name is in this pish. He's hanging around with Ergen all day. Gideon Bell. James Turner's this dickhead. Alistair Koch is this dickhead. Ergen's this dickhead. That's his dickhead. This is this dickhead. Mr. Spade is Billiam. And Podrick is what's this Mr. Spade in the garden? Who's this dickhead? Billiam Spade, Podrick Hill, and Augustus Blanchard. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking start this page. We know for a fact, this is a constable called Arthur Faulkner, okay? And we know for a fact this guy's name is Pt1. This guy is called Leopold. This is Dr. James Turner. That's Alistair Koch. We've met these pricks before. This dickhead's name is Bell. Ergen. Gideon. Valentine because he was in the paper. There's Blanchard because he's in the paper. His name is Billiam Spade. Augustus Hill. Come on, Jeff! Nobody actually says where the victim was during the whole fucking thing. Round axe hand. Does that mean anything? Axe hand. I don't think it means anything. Lois Leader Blanchard and more. Oh no, it's Leopold Blanchard and something Valentine. I got those names mixed up. That fuck off. Blanchard and Valentine. It's just still wrong. Loyalist Leader Blanchard, who has the eye patch, or Moderate Leader Valentine does not have the eye patch. So his name Podrick Valentine. And his name is Augustus Hill. Nope. Come on, this is fucking annoying me now. His name is Leopold. The only thing is I don't know this guy's name. Stoned as fucking gourd. I had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy as we fallen asleep. Saw the Lemurian observing and woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Now he saw the guy asleep, so that's correct. That is Leopold. Blanchard. Gideon. They'd co-created with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in a tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting exercise. Saw Lord Alistair Koch lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away just as Ergen saw Lord Alistair leave. This is... Master Turner is this dickhead. That's Lord Alistair Koch. Ergen is challenged with our language, so that's him. James drank sour sherry with Blanchard in the morning and went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair, ordered the butler to clean up the library, spent the rest of the as the master of the house. This is James Turner. James Turner. I got them mixed up. That James Turner? Not Alistair Koch. Fucked up. Fucked up. Okay, well that fucking took far too long. I guess this Valentine boomerang was found in the library. No, not the library. Where is this fucking room? Salon. There we go. Location of each motherfucker when the thing happened. Cool. This prick was in the library. Gardener was in the garden, I guess. Flower beds. The doctor was in the chess house. So was apparently the good general. Young man was with Ergen and tea house. Butler was also in the library because he fell fucking asleep. Okay. Now the doctor and the general. I think he's actually in the field. William. Rosebush. There's no rosebush there. Must be the flower beds. Wrong. That's right. That's right, because he fell asleep in there. Lord Augustus leave the fountain. Lord Augustus. Augustus. A dickhead. Around noon. Lord Leopold, Alistair. James. Says he was in there. Lord Alistair leave the fountain. Lord Alistair, leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Lord Alistair. He was definitely in the salon. And he was definitely at the flower beds. Not the light, that was in the library. Okay. What am I fucking up here? Those two were asleep in the library when the body was found. Or was he? Was he in a salon then? I don't like it. Early in the morning, James Turner, drugged, Leopold Blanchard in the salon and planted a button. Meanwhile, in the in the tea house, oh, and Gideon Bell something. He didn't steal, he didn't provoke, he didn't kill, he didn't frame, and he didn't. Did he frame? No, that's not right. And a Lemurian club planted. A Lemurian club from the salon. Meanwhile, in the salon, Alistair Koch killed Augustus Valentine and planted from in the at around noon in the library at around noon. Leopold Blanchard no, that's not right. Frame Leopold Blanchard and planted the button on him. Killed somebody killed Augustus Valentine. I think it was James Turner. That's not right. Okay. Meanwhile, in the stole a Lemurian club from the salon. Meanwhile, in the tea house, in Bell and but this one is wrong, and this one is incredibly wrong. The butler was in the library. The loyalist was in the library. Was he in the library? Entered the salon and found the body. He was in the salon when it was found. And he butler and saw the deceased lying in this. So he was also in the salon then. They're both in the guest house. That can't be right. Leopold found the body in the salon, okay? Gideon saw Master Turner come to the chest house and send the butler away. So Turner was in the chest house. The doctor is in the chest house. James. That's James Turner. His Alistair was there as well. He was also in the chess house. Podrick moved to the rose bush. From there, the Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. The rose bushes. Unfortunately, the rose bushes does not fucking show up here. How could that be? I've changed every one of them. How could 2 still be wrong? Okay, that's clearly wrong. So, guest house, correct, right? Guest house, wrong. That's tea house. That's tea house. That tea house. Nope, still wrong. Cool. Tea house. This is fucking flower beds. Wrong. That is chess house. Change this to flower beds. That's wrong, so he's not in there. Library then. In the library. The butler was in the library, but it says the loyalist found the body in the salon. Gardner wasn't at the fountain, he was at the fucking flower beds or something, but he was at the rosebush, he said, but rosebush isn't an option. There we go. Fuck you. Not you. Obviously not you. But everybody else can fuck off. I'm pretty sure I had that Flower beds. Okay, but this says rosebush here. Right. Let's clear this off. Right. Jimmy Turner. Where's James? Drank a sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. This is James. He had a drink. So, thinking. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the salon, no, in the library, sorry, and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the something, somebody, something, and something, something from the something. Planted a Lemurian club from the salon. In the salon at around noon, Leopold Blanchard. No. Alistair Koch. Killed Justice Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Meanwhile, in the something though. Meanwhile, in the salon, Alistair Koch and James Turner. Killed Augustus. No, you can't kill him twice. And I've got Alistair Augustus killing himself. In the salon at around noon, it doesn't have to necessarily have to be the salon, that could change. Somebody did something and planted the button on him to frame Leopold, but I've got him being killed twice. That can't be happening. That's wrong. Planted the button on him to frame Leopold. That's right. Meanwhile, meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen, who drugged Gideon Bell and stole club from the fucking salon. In the salon at around noon, killed Augustus Valentine. Alistair Koch. Okay. I was not expecting that to work at all. Tea house. Okay, so if I change that to fountain, that should be wrong. Okay. Gideon's definitely drugged. There we go. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Stay and explore, because I've missed something and I don't understand what I've missed. Is it because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Oh, that's what I missed. It says 12 and there's only 11. And he had one on him. I thought it just belonged to, I just thought it was his. It is his. You have proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood artifact that I moved from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. Set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and use the idol to give the heat to something else. But there is much more the idol can do. Oh, that's going to have to wait though. That is going to have to wait because it is 10:30. Oh, I'm very much enjoying that. Very, very much enjoying that. That's a good game. That's some good games there. That's some fine gaming right there. Oh, excuse me. Thank you very much for popping into this stream. The first stream of the year. May it carry on forever with more streamings. I'm going to send you on to somebody. No, thank you, Wendell. Thank you for popping in. Thank you very much for 23 months of subs. Too many months. You need to stop that right now. Just done. I'm going to find somebody to send you on to. Let's see who is on line. How long are you going to be on? Thank you, Panda, for popping in. I've stopped going into like self promo chats and just because it doesn't. It's just no. I just post on Twitter and my Discord now. I'm gonna send you on to somebody playing a bit of DBD. They're doing the first stream of the new year as well. I was gonna send you on to somebody else, but they fucked off. So, somebody playing Death Stranding there. I will be back on Wednesday. We will pick up really horribly. I don't want to play it, but I'm going to play it. I'm going to play more Bennett Foddy until I complete it, and then we'll play Cuphead or something else afterwards once it's gone. And it will be gone. I'm going to complete it Wednesday. It's going to happen. Thank you very much for popping in. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the redemptions and all the good stuff. Have a wonderful week, and I will catch you back on Wednesday. My first day back at work as well. Say hi to Auntie, and I'll smell you there. Ciao.